Welcome to Bioglam Curvy Models, where beauty meets confidence and every curve tells a story. Today, we step into the world of Azalia Lexi, a name that radiates glamour, ambition, and unapologetic confidence. She is more than a model. She is a movement, a statement, and a reminder that beauty is limitless when paired with courage. From the first moment she appeared online, Azalia captured attention with her stunning presence. Her signature look, glamorous, confident, and unmistakably bold, set her apart in a world that too often tries to confine women to narrow ideals. Azalia's journey is a story of evolution, from a passionate dreamer to a curvy fashion icon, redefining what it means to be seen, celebrated, and unstoppable. Born on June 12, 1992, Azalia Lexi grew up with creativity at her core. Her early life was filled with curiosity, expression, and the spark of independence that would later define her career. Even as a child, she loved to perform, pose for the camera, and experiment with fashion. She didn't just wear clothes, she brought them to life. There was always a magnetic energy in the way she moved, spoke, and envisioned herself. A confidence that would later inspire thousands of others. When she began posting her first images online, Azalia didn't yet realize she was building the foundation of a movement. Her Instagram soon became a canvas for self-expression, a digital runway where she could showcase not only her fashion sense, but also her message of empowerment. In an era obsessed with perfection, she offered something more powerful: authenticity. Every photo, every pose, every caption radiated the same message. Confidence is beautiful, curves are powerful, and self-love is revolutionary. As her platform grew, so did her influence. Based in Los Angeles, Azalia found herself at the intersection of modeling, entertainment, and social media culture. Her name began to circulate among photographers, stylists, and creative directors seeking models who embodied modern beauty, real, relatable, and radiant. She was not just modeling clothes, she was embodying a philosophy that visibility changes lives. Her collaborations with photographers and brands reflected her versatility. She could move from high fashion editorials to lifestyle shoots with effortless grace. Her curves became her signature, not something to hide, but something to highlight. Whether wearing swimwear, street style, or sophisticated couture, she made every look her own. Each shoot told a different chapter of her story, blending sensuality with strength, elegance with edge. Behind the glamorous imagery was a woman deeply committed to empowerment. Azalia Lexi used her voice to challenge unrealistic standards and to advocate for body positivity. Her social media captions often reminded her followers to embrace their individuality, to love themselves without apology, and to take up space confidently. Her authenticity resonated with people across the world, inspiring a generation of women to see beauty in their reflection rather than flaws. The modeling world can be challenging, filled with comparisons, pressure, and constant scrutiny. But Azalia approached it with purpose. She understood that representation matters, that every image of a confident, curvy woman could inspire another to dream bigger. Her journey was not just about personal success, it was about shifting an entire culture toward inclusion and self-acceptance. Over time, her online presence became a beacon of empowerment. Fans admired not only her beauty, but her mindset, the way she spoke about resilience, mental health, and the courage it takes to be yourself in a world that profits from insecurity. She became more than an influencer. She became a mentor to those who saw themselves in her. Her professional portfolio expanded beyond digital spaces. Azalia Lexi appeared in commercials, creative campaigns, and fashion showcases that celebrated diversity. Her charisma and confidence made her a natural in front of the camera, but what made her unforgettable was the energy she brought to every project. She didn't model for attention, she modeled for representation. She modeled to say, this is what strength looks like. This is what beauty feels like when it's real. Through her work, Azalia challenged the narrative that curvy models were a trend. For her, inclusivity wasn't a passing phase, it was a necessity. She became part of a new wave of women rewriting the standards of fashion, media, and entertainment. Each photo of her standing proudly in her own skin was a declaration of independence from societal limitations. Her fans often describe her as radiant and magnetic. Yet behind that radiance is a woman who has worked tirelessly to build her brand with integrity. Azalia balances glamour with discipline, creativity with consistency. Her journey is not without obstacles. Every milestone has come with challenges that tested her resolve, but she has met them all with grace. In her personal life, Azalia values balance and peace. When not in front of the camera, she focuses on wellness, self-care, and continuous growth. She believes that confidence begins within, that mental and emotional health are the foundation of every success. Her transparency about her own self-care routines, reflections, and boundaries have inspired many of her followers to pursue the same holistic balance. Travel is another key part of her lifestyle. Whether exploring beaches, cityscapes, or studio sets, she draws inspiration from her surroundings. The world for Azalia Lexi is both a classroom and a stage, a place to learn, evolve, and express. Each destination adds a new texture to her life, enriching her creative vision and deepening her appreciation for diversity and culture. Her impact is undeniable. With every photo shoot, collaboration, and post, she reinforces a simple yet powerful message that confidence and kindness can coexist, that glamour and authenticity are not opposites but allies. Through her content, she bridges the gap between fashion fantasy and human reality. She reminds her audience that being glamorous does not mean being distant. It means being radiant in your truth. In many ways, Azalia Lexi represents the spirit of the modern model, entrepreneurial, socially aware, and purpose-driven. She understands that social media influence is not just about visibility, but about responsibility. Every partnership she accepts, every caption she writes, every image she posts reflects a deliberate choice to inspire rather than impress. Her followers continue to grow, not just because of her beauty, but because of her honesty. She is unfiltered in the best sense, real, grounded, and approachable. Fans see themselves in her, not because she's perfect, but because she's human. That relatability makes her voice powerful and her platform impactful. Today, Azalia stands as one of the influential figures redefining curvy fashion and body-positive culture. She is proof that when women embrace themselves fully, they can transform industries. Her journey continues to inspire aspiring models and everyday women alike to live without fear, love without hesitation, and shine without apology. Her lifestyle, rooted in confidence, elegance, and empowerment, reflects the essence of Bioglam itself. That beauty shines brightest when it's authentic. Azalia Lexi's legacy isn't just written in photos or posts. It's written in the lives of those she's touched, in the confidence she's sparked, and in the movement she represents. So to every woman watching, every girl dreaming, every person doubting their reflection, let Azalia Lexi's story remind you that you are enough. You are powerful. You are radiant. Confidence is not built in a day. It's built in every moment you choose to stand tall, smile, and say, "This is me." At Bioglam Curvy Models, we celebrate women like Azalia Lexi, glamorous, confident, and unafraid to be seen. Because every curve tells a story, and every story deserves to shine.